Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our first episode playing Hearts of Iron 4. But this is a mod for what the name of the mod is. It's called Land of the Free or something like that. Anyway, it's basically a TNO mod. I'll have it in the description so you can read it all. I'm not going to read everything to you. So it's basically just a mod where it's based on the TNO Russia, but in the United States. It's quite interesting, actually. So the mandates don't have much focus to you, so I wouldn't play as the mandates, really, honestly. I would not play as them. So, we could play as Iowa. We could play, Western Defense District. We could, I think we're gonna play as the Erie Republic, though. Despite their... Well, that sucks. I think it's cut off. Despite their seemingly victory over the Reds, the Federalist movement could not stop the collapse of the United States. MacArthur had been busy fighting the League of Nations in the Mid-Atlantic in order to allow federal forces to flee east. After being able to drive the LON forces out of Pittsburgh, MacArthur said provisional government began expeditions through the Great Lakes. However, Red Guards began attacking from Chicago and cut off MacArthur's men, leaving some trapped in Detroit. Under the siege of the Socialists, MacArthur fled back to Detroit. Back to Pittsburgh. Sorry, my friends. Where he vowed to return to his cut-off soldiers. Despite leading the Federalist movement, the Erie Republic suffers from defeatism as well as public strife. Sorry, I have to get close to my screen to read it. Being used as a scapegoat for the reason for the USA fell apart. Only time will tell if the Federalists will redeem themselves or if they will be burnt out for good. So now let's get started. Basically, see, this is the map, of course. Basically, so essentially what happened is, gosh, what am I doing? These are two mandates, and we'll eventually conquer them. These are like Germany, the League of Nations, essentially is what they are. It's based in 1936. It's based off TNO. Anyway, let's put historic focuses on. I don't know if it's going to do anything, but that's beside the point. 3 divisions, DC Garrison, Army Remnants. Don't have any commanders. Just got Jonas Brown, my boy Jonas. So we just got one guy. We don't even have our army commander. Not even MacArthur. Which, come on, Mac, Big Mac. Better, you don't want to lead the troops, Big Mac. Oh, I'm really disappointing you, my Big Mac man. And the plan is along the shore. Free military factories. Just get the basics. Can't really do that. So let's get some civilian factories out. Never mind. I even get. Can't really get anything, but we're not doing too well. This sucks. This really sucks. I don't think that's worth it. I think the basic machine tools is more worth it. Honestly. Now let's turn on the speed and get started. So this is running very quick. I will say that. So that's 1+. What do we do? Request the Constitution. Along the shore, it's now been a few weeks since MacArthur has arrived at Pittsburgh. There was no large celebration for his arrival, or failures don't deserve celebrations. His command was failed to stop the Internationals from taking over the East Coast. His command failed to stop the Socialists from taking over the Rust Belt. His command failed to keep in line with the Western Defense Command. Keep in line with the Western Defense Command. The remaining local force able to secure a foothold along strings as the Erie Lake. Perhaps now, as dust is settled, MacArthur can restore order to the country and return this country to its former glory. Godspeed. First thing we're going to do is message to the WDC. I don't know what it's going to do, but it's going to give me a description, but we'll do it. Western Defense Command. I'm going to get out Western Defense Command. Mr. John DeLitt. Soviet Union claims Bessarabia. I don't know if that's the right thing, but, you know, it'd be what it be. I don't know. See, it's not perfect, but it's just this one developer. I'm from crack. He's done a wonderful job. The Union still lives on. Free Virginia. Wow, interesting. Harry Bird. Does he even focus? He doesn't. Interesting, though. I like that event. Message for today's letter from sent to MacArthur DeWitt. Nobody knows what it says except MacArthur himself. The soldiers that are transporting a message only assume it's for establishing contact. They will try to reunite the nation under a single banner. Hopefully this letter will keep the light of the Union aflame in the West. Western Defense Command. Boom. That's going to help them. Recall our men. No, we're going to request the Constitution, boys. Land appropriations. Not even worth it. Not worth it at all. I've seen there's like warlords, technology warlord. It's quite interesting. It's a lot like, but there's no like special like mechanics, which is it's kind of sad, but it be what it be. It's a very interesting mod though. I do like this mod quite a lot so far. I haven't tried it out too much. I'm starting to like it. You know, it's pretty good. A new precedent. Do we not get an event for that? MacArthur requests the Constitution. I don't know. Are they gonna return it to us? I don't know. I'm gonna put the guys on Ohio. How many troops does Ohio have? Oh gosh, 2 to 11. Damn. Rest have to hold out. The Aberson Insurgency, Northern Wyoming. Aberson what? A.R. Sookbird, a Fragile Republic, interesting. Lakota, Mr. White Bull, he's, damn, that's interesting. Southern Mandate has taken out Free Virginia, interesting. A new president. I guess we don't get the Constitution back. I don't know, I guess not. B. Probably should have done that, but a new president. So we'll see. Now the rules especially established over lands to figure out who should be head of state. Should MacArthur continue as American Cincinnati, step down the whole country's liberty? Should he step down as acting president? In the end, he decides to. Charles Curtis. John Garner. Let's see, John Garner. I like John Garner. Oh boy, John Garner. Guided democracy. Yeah, I guess we'll get the election on November. John Garner, return the right writ of habeas corpus. Get that legitimacy, my boy, John Garner. From Texas. Maybe it'll give us help us in Texas complete anarchy. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Hopefully it will help us a little bit in Texas. It's my hope. Silver Legion, Sequoia. Silver Legion led by William Pelly. Interesting. Return the writ of habeas corpus. Race for Ohio. Interesting. We can't do that yet. Address the army. Let's recall our men. I think it's the first thing I want to do. Recall our men. John Garner. Hopefully we can get our stability up a bit. Meeting with the governors. Let's do that. Let's just get the events done out of the way first. I'm starting to like this one, so I'll leave it in the description since it seems to be a fun mod. I'm sorry I'm not probably the best at, just getting this across to you, but I mean, it's for one guy, really good mod, wonderful mod. Of course, if this was TNO, I wouldn't be exactly the happiest, but I mean, even this is pretty decent. This is pretty. I'm having a good time so far. I know, and I think you will too. Formula grants. Meeting with the governors. Godspeed, Governors Davy and Earl waited patiently the war. When suddenly MacArthur enters the room, he suddenly decided to give the power restriction in the economy to both governors. They work together to create a plan to get this piece of America back on its feet before the others do. Godspeed. Interesting. This will help us quite a lot, hopefully. So. Chicago. How much does Chicago have? Oh gosh, they have a lot more than us, I'll say that much. We don't have any equipment, we don't have much of anything actually. Formula grants, reassure the banks. I don't know if they'll bring this into a series. I might just do this. I think I'm probably not going to do a series on this because I don't think this is. I don't know if this is deserving of a series. If you guys want this to become a series, I can continue it. Just leave a comment down below. Patton's Army. Interesting. Patton's Army. George Patton. Final Stand. Strictly Peacekeepers, so they're not doing too well. Patton's Army. The Southern Mandate's having a lot of trouble. I was going to say that. The Southern Mandate, Mr. John J. Pershing, he's not having a blast. So do they have? I don't think they do, which is interesting. Anyway, point is, let's not address. We address the army. Reintroduce war bonds. Let's not do that. Let's get government work projects. Mr. Robert Bigther, neutral safe haven. Interesting. They don't have a focus state. Interesting though. Bismarck, executive meeting number 4, behind the curtain. We pick our fights. Interesting. They're just going down that way. We have a bigger path in them, which is interesting. But I might play as Bismarck sometime. I mean, we're having a good time with John Garner. Mr. The Texan International Expeditionary Forces capitulated. I don't know where the hell they were, but whatever. Western Defense Command, hopefully they're going to do pretty well supporting MacArthur. Oh gosh, we got one elite WC, Western Defense Command. Boom, bada bing. We got more troops. Mr. John Garner. John Garner's doing wonderful. I can't do that yet. We have to reintroduce war bonds. So let's reintroduce the war bonds, get that division attack. We have quite a bit of. We just need the guns and stuff, which we just don't have. Which really sucks, because we'd be able to get a good amount of divisions out. Unfortunately, Chicago, they have a lot more manpower than us. We have a decent. We're not like under manpower. I think we'd be able to win against them. But there's no guarantee, honestly. The Democratic Insurgents of Olympia has declared war on the Seattle Commune. Miles, he doesn't have. Would he side with us? I have no idea. Seattle 1-11, 1-2. Well, I don't think it's gonna go well for my boy. Northern Administration knows Shay's Second Rebellion for Liberty. Harold Ikes. Darn, they're just having a fun time in those mandates. Converting the ironworks and reopening the factories. I think we're gonna reopen the factories first. Erie. Civilian relief effort. Should we do that? That would be helpful. So I think we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do that first. Get that political power gain, our recruitment effort. We can keep doing that because I think that's gonna be very helpful for our stability. Our stability is gonna be very important. So if we can get stability up, that'd be absolutely wonderful. Reopening the factories. Oh damn, that's taking a hell of a while. I was gonna say that. Taking a hell of a while. They'll convert the ironworks. I like how they have different dates or different times for each focus. I do like that. It reminds you a lot of TNO. Though if this does get to a good state mod, it'll be wonderful. I started to show this to you. I was looking at the TNO mods. This is how I found this. Essentially, I just found this, and I'm like, this looks interesting. The Texan Commonwealth. There we go. Mr. Chester Nimitz. Austin Theodore. Austin. The Texan Civil War. The mayor of zero contact, little to no news escaping from the region. The Lone Star through its own devices. Interesting. Dallas and Texan Black Army. I'm Mr. Matador. Fortunately, there's no one in El Paso, which is interesting. Austin's capitulated. Dallas looks like to be the winner. Dallas looks to be the winner right now. Texan Destiny. I don't get the Romanian stuff. I guess they're using the Romanian events. I have no idea. Improved machine tools. Reopening the military factories. Converting the ironworks. There's not really a point though of political power, so it's just good to spend it on that stuff. What do we have right here? We got 295, so we can get some divisions out. We can, not too many, unfortunately. Which sucks, but it'd be what it be. 19 in the K, 19K in the training up to go to war. Would do that, or some one of these. I don't think this is either of them are worth it because this construction speed slower. Well, military factory. Let's do it. Actually, it might be worth it. Get that military factory for us. The 2 military factories. One military factory. Patton's army has been capitulated. Sayu's capitulated. They're all both against these guys. Poor Harold Ikes, my boy Ikes. It really sucks that the mandates have. We're in the ironworks. We'll cover old schematics. Revolution awaits. Interesting. Frequent sabotage. Los Angeles. Interesting. He's cornered Fox, so it doesn't give him an advantage. I wouldn't say my boy Earl is cornered. I'd say I'm more corner. I can't say cornered. This is just sad. Cornered than my boy Earl. My boy Earl seems to be doing better than I am. I'm just gonna be honest with you, my boy Earl. You're not doing too bad, Earl. Okay, you're doing pretty darn well, Earl. Get over yourself, Earl. Get over yourself, Earl. You're doing wonderful. You're doing wonderful, Earl. Look at me. You're cornered fox to my boy John. Okay, my boy John Garner. My boy John Garner, he's a cornered fox. That's what I think. I think my boy John Garner's a cornered fox. Monterey, Kanawha, John Fitzpatrick. Interesting. They're just taking out everyone, honestly. How many divisions do they spawn with? 1 to 5. So they might be able to put up a decent fight. Mexican Socialist Republic. Where the hell is the Mexican Socialist Republic? Los Angeles, Phoenix, San Diego. Darn, there's so many places. It's quite amazing how many. It's a good mod. I will say, I would recommend this mod. If you're just bored, definitely play this mod. This mod is absolutely wonderful. I'm enjoying it. I think you will too. Get the construction. It's not too helpful right now, but you know, it'll be what it be. It might be a little helpful. California, patriotic states. I don't know where the patriotic states are, but you know, it'd be what it be. Let's save here. The race for Ohio. 7 days. Let's save, because I don't want to make sure we have. Boy. The race for Ohio. Rally the masses. MacArthur's speech. There we go, boys. Peoples are provisional. They're getting wrecked by Indianapolis right now, so I'm not even worried about them, honestly. MacArthur's speech rallied masses. Let's see, Ohio. Did they take back Columbus? They did. Oh my gosh. Take that out. Take that out, boys. Columbus will be ours. So annoying, honestly. We just don't have the troops. We just don't have the troops. Operation Red Menace. Raise the reserves. Raise the reserves, boys. Reuniting with Ohio. The rest of the army. We have taken, how many casualties have we taken? We've taken 0, we've taken 17k. Oh my gosh, that's quite interesting. We've taken, I don't know how we've taken 0 casualties. That's one thing that's really interesting to me. I don't know how my boy Garner has taken 0 casualties, but these guys have taken, you know, a lot. Anyway, in the turn, united with Ohio. Core Ohio. Oh, I like this. I like that little feature right there. The rest of the army reuniting with Ohio. We're gonna do this real quick first, and then we'll do it. Address the army, increase discipline, mediocre army, which isn't helpful, so we're going to get rid of that. And then with the West Point tradition, get that professional army. Got 18k, which isn't great, it's not wonderful. Indianapolis, how much we said they have 4 to 14, so they have quite a lot, actually. But, you know, be what it be, Gerald L.K. Smith, the Patriotic League of America. First step in reclamation. Interesting. Indianapolis. Increase discipline. West Point tradition. Be what it be. Anyway, let's do this. Get more troops. There we go. We don't have too much stuff, but we have decent amount of. We have decent army, not a large army. Erie's going on though. Mountaineer Corps. Helping the army or helping the people. If they was helping people, it'd probably be better for them than helping the West Point tradition, honestly. Or the other thing, probably be more helpful for them. So I'm just gonna tell them that it'll probably be more helpful. Big states cost 100 political power. Large states, medium, so I guess we got big. That's interesting. I like that, though. I like that. Reuniting with Ohio. Gains core. Oh, what's it doing anyway? What's Regional People's Republic? We're not even. It's not. We're gonna go to war with. So, whatever it be. I don't know why I did this. It was probably quite useless, honestly, because I'm already doing this. I guess I was wasting political power. Whatever. It's not even that big of a deal. Area declares war in Indianapolis. Let's take them out. What stability? They have 0 stability with LK Smith. They have good organization, bad stability, and good division attack. That's about it. There we go. Let's get the focus or here. Let's just go with that. Mississippi Commonwealth has capitulated. Interesting. We might not have the army we need. Let's get them on the front lines now. 6 to 17. Damn, they have. Oh no, it's not good at all. This is not going well. It's going very poorly. So hopefully we don't have to go back. Indianapolis. Take some Black Army. Let's just go, boys. We lost a big part of our army. We lost the army remnants, which are veterans, which really sucks to see because we now just have non-veterans, which really isn't great. 10 divisions. That was a stupid assault right there. What would it be? Fortunately, luckily for us, they can't really. It's like they're holding out too well. These offensives I keep going on aren't very helpful for us. Keep going on stupid offensives. It's not helping me in the slightest. It's quite annoying to me. Ugh, I need to stop going on the offensive because I apparently can't even do that very effectively. Evansville, Indianapolis. Let's go. All boys take Lafayette. Lafayette offensive. We need to get more we need to get more troops civilian war propaganda, war preparations. 40% isn't great. Reunite with Detroit. How many troops does Detroit have? Milwaukee, Detroit, Lafayette. Indianapolis. 32. Liberate the 32. How? Milwaukee, Mr. Clark. Come on, Clark. Why are you doing this to me, Clark? My boy Clark. Now we've lost like half my army in encirclements, which really quite sucks to see. So, you know, be what it be. Hopefully we gain something. I don't know if we will. Core Little Egypt. Operation Trader, Milwaukee. Don't have as many men as I would quite like. If I had more men, I'd be able to do a better encirclement than this. This is a pretty shitty encirclement, to be fair, but you know, it's whatever. Broke out the encirclement, are you kidding me? Okay, we can go for that double encirclement, boys, double encirclement. Now we go, boys. They have 7 divisions. We have a lot more. They're not doing too well, honestly. They're not doing pretty well at all. Rockford, take Pretoria. Rockford, Milwaukee. Milwaukee. Cross, Green Bay. Get those guys on that front line. I wish we had more troops, that we don't, unfortunately, so it's whatever. There we go. Milwaukee has capitulated. We're the only ones in this war, so we get to take Erie. With Wisconsin. Our fate of Mark Clark. Fate of Mark Clark. My boy Mark Clark. Get a lot more divisions. Unfortunately, Bismarck, how many troops do they have? They have a lot less than us, so it's one bonus we have. Land appropriations. We're reunite with Detroit. Yeah, maybe not. Well, Detroit. Actually, we probably will reunite with Detroit. We have 75% stability. It's not perfect. It's not exactly what I would like. We should have more. Iowa's capitulated. Fate of Mark Clark, reunite with Detroit. And we will gain ourselves a good reunite with Detroit. My boys, just reunited with Detroit. Return to Indianapolis. Second Red Scare. Reunite with Detroit. When MacArthur promised that he would return after the Socialists cut lines between his army in Detroit, he really meant it. Now he's returned an uneasy population completely sleep soundly knowing that official army is not protecting their lives. First stop Michigan, next Washington, D.C. I have returned. Second Red Scare. One Nation Indivisible. The Great Lakes Federal District, Eureka, has been capitulated. Interesting. Dallas is this point now, squaring Louisiana. Guess they've already done that. There we go, boys. Got Old Hickory. I don't know how we got all those troops. Oh, I guess we got it from annexing them. Anyway, put these guys on Bismarck's border. We can annex Bismarck, hopefully, quite quickly. Second Red Scare, return to Indianapolis. Increase can't do civilian. Increase civilian. Can't do any of that, unfortunately, which sucks. Yeah, let's go with that, I guess. I don't know, it might be helpful. We got all this stuff, which is beautiful. We got the army. It's not as big of an army as I would preferably like. I wish we had that bigger army, about 200k we would have had. But we have a big army. I think we might have the biggest army, one of the biggest armies in the U.S. right now. Western Defense Command doesn't look like it exists anymore, which sucks to see. Pueblo, how much troops does Pueblo have? Quite a lot, actually. 14 days. One Nation Indivisible. We may end the episode here. We may, One Nation Indivisible. The Republic unifies the Rust Belt, taking advantage of the French weakness and vitalized Japan. I don't think we did that. I don't think it was Japan. I don't think it was Japan. Well, if that's it, that's our focus 3. Wasn't bad. I mean, it was fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I wish we had a new focus 3, but I guess we don't get a new focus 3. Unifies the Rust Belt. Well, anyway, that's what we're going to end today's episode. I'll see y'all next time. Love you guys. Bye. I'll leave in link in the description so you can check it out. Bye-bye.